Happy New Year and welcome to Digging In. I'm Melissa Hambrick Jackson with Eagle Center for Leadership. Digging In is about hearing your stories as a leader, understanding how you've dug in your leadership journey, you've dealt with difficult situations, and you've learned and grown as a leader. So we want to capture your stories and tell your story. Today, I want to share a thought leader that I've listened to recently. For 2022, we want to make sure as leaders we're being intentional. This thought leader, Andy Stanley, talked about excuses. He talked about how excuses become our reason, and then they become our because, and then they're the driver for our decision-making process. I thought about this for 2022. I thought, I don't have excuses. I like to take action. I like to be direct. But the more I thought about it, I thought maybe I do have some excuses. Maybe I need to check myself and look a little deeper to see what's keeping me from taking some action on some things I want to accomplish. I want to challenge you today. I want you to be able to slow down and look at 3 points and determine what you could do maybe instead of making excuses. So think about these 3 things. Think about, are you making excuses with some of your behavior, some defensiveness? Now, we may think we're not defensive, but defensiveness comes in 2 different perspectives. It comes internal, with some of the dialogue we tell ourselves, some of the walls we put up because someone frustrated us, or someone said some things that aren't really accurate. Maybe it comes externally. Maybe people do see our defensiveness. Maybe they see it in our face, in our word choice, and our lack of follow-up, on phone calls, emails, in meetings. I want you to think about, what can I do with this defensiveness? If we think about using it as an excuse, you know what? What if we turn the corner and instead we allowed a situation that might make us defensive become a teacher for us? Maybe the situation becomes the teacher to help us understand, what is it that creates that behavior in me? And how can I be aware and do something about it? Another thought is, what if instead of making an excuse about conflict, what if we did something different with that? Now, conflict. Maybe I'm afraid of conflict, or maybe I drive into conflict all of the time because nobody understands me. Conflict, whether we shy away from it or whether we drive ourselves into it, what if we could handle that differently? What if we could manage that differently? Because as well as I know, conflict is all around us. Maybe it's with our team members. Maybe it's with our spouse, our friend, our children. Conflict is everywhere. What if instead we could lean into conflict? What if we could look at conflict as a way to protect our relationship? What if we could look at conflict as a way to help me grow, help me deal with difficult things that I don't really want to deal with? What if I could use it in a different way and not as an excuse? Here's another thought. What if instead of maybe excusing away feedback from others, what if I could really listen? What if I could ask for feedback? What if I could really receive feedback in a way that I didn't take it personally, but I took it as an opportunity to gain a tool and a gift for me to look at who I am and how I respond and maybe what I can choose to do differently? What if I ask for feedback, I receive feedback, I do something with it, and I give feedback, and I help other people know what I'm thinking or help other people understand where I'm coming from? What an opportunity. So here is our question. In 2022, Eagle Consultant and our leaders we're going after great things. We're going to have eagle eyes. That's our theme for this year. What do we mean by eagle eyes? To look at things from a different perspective, to have the eyes of eagles, to see large and to see small, wide and deep. So here's my challenge to you. I want to challenge you to not use these excuses that might be before you, but instead, I want you to have some eagle eyes. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to be challenged. Allow yourself to lead differently in 2022. It's up to you. The challenge is before you. We can't wait to follow back up. Can't wait to hear your development and your growth for this year. See you next time on Digging In.